September 13th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video. Well, we're going to talk about Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. And it's still rolling here in Kansas City. A lot of stuff going on. Now, last night, there was a lot of police officers out, which was a good thing, but they weren't around for very long. They went up, there was a couple that was up here that drove by up there by a 7-Eleven. And there was one down here coming up East 47th Street. But about an hour later, boy, you wouldn't believe, between the ATVs and the mini bikes going up and down the street, yes, they were just a little bit early. So what am I going to show today? Well, left out early this morning at 6:30 a.m. And I was down there again by that waterfall park, and there was a vehicle that was sitting down there. Now, there was one vehicle that had a lady that was passed out with two dogs in it. Guy driving this vehicle, he's bald-headed. I think he's got a beard, half a beard. Looks like he's about 45 years old. Find it very strange. And they're using this area. There's several vehicles in this one area that go in there that are dealing drugs and doing different things. But I'm going to show that. One of the vehicles was sitting there early this morning. And I'm going to show Gordman's parking lot where they've knocked more of the glass out over there in the buildings where they can go in and I guess they can go over there and live inside of it and get drugged out and stuff. I also noticed that they somebody had dumped a whole bunch more like leaves or grass up there, about 20 bags. I guess if they could move a little bit closer, somebody could just throw a match on it and get rid of this problem, get rid of that building altogether. I guess that would work, wouldn't it, guys? So we're going to show that too. And also, when I was on Nolan Road, there was a vehicle at this one convenience store. It's over there by where they deal the drugs across from that motel. There was a black gentleman that was driving this vehicle. And there was a homeless guy that was shaking as he was walking, going over to it. So I wonder what he's needing at this vehicle. I'm sure, anybody logically could, deduct something out of this, I'm sure. But we're going to show that. Now, that's here in Kansas City. That's here in Independence, Missouri on Nolan Road. And that was early this morning. Oh, and I don't want to forget Toys R Us parking lot too. There was a vehicle with a black gentleman in it this morning. Now, this is a different vehicle, so I don't know if he just switches vehicles out or not. What I could see, it was still kind of dark, so I couldn't tell if it was exactly him. But it was in the same spot, the same pole, almost right by over there. And I just found this real interesting. I drove around, went back through one more trip around there. Looked like he was living out of his vehicle even. The whole back end was full. He had taken some antifreeze, 2 containers of antifreeze and sat there. But see, they do that, to make it look like, okay, I broke down or I'm something else or something. But, day after day after day, guys, doesn't look good, does it? Hold on. All right, guys, this is about 14 days ago. This has been going on continuous. Oh, well, we're going to solve these problems. Well, there's problems here, but nothing gets solved here in Kansas City. Nothing gets solved here in Independence either. But this lady is passed out. Her head was completely down. I was having to sit back. There was a line of cars on Lee Summit Road, and it was just, she wasn't moving. There was 2 dogs that was completely passed out too. There was a lantern that was like an oil lantern that was lit, and 4 water bottles here. Which I thought, man, that just, that's crazy. And like I say, there's a lot of activity there's vehicles, certain vehicles, people work on their vehicles over there. I mean, I've seen them, they look like they were tearing the whole underneath side of a tranny or something out even one day over there. I mean, this is crazy stuff. But since this gal looked passed out, I thought this might be a little bit more something that they might want to check out. Maybe Jackson County Sheriff could look at it too. So we're going to go on from there. And this is about 2 days ago. Now, it had been over there several times. I had made several passes through there. I got, like I say, more footage of it. And it was sitting there and sitting there. And at 6:30 a.m. this morning, it was sitting there again. And I pulled into the parking area because I just wanted to see, like I say, what are they doing here? They get back in the corner back here. And then I see other people walk over in those areas. Now, these people, I don't see them jogging. I mean, these aren't the people that's living up in the fancy area in that subdivision. It ain't in that new area where they put those new apartments or whatever. I don't get it. So hold on, guys. Real quick. Okay, so look over here. That's the wall where they always get passed out, drugged out, or they're selling their dope, or the prostitutes are over there. But then we got this vehicle sitting over here. And a black gentleman in that vehicle, but he's waiting for a homeless guy shaking coming up the way. And boy, is he shaking, okay. So let's just go on drive through here real quick, because I pulled on through. It was really something. The guy, he opened his door as I drove through, too. And what was interesting, he's waiting for this other gentleman that's coming up the way back on that wall. Let's show that real quick. Well, now this isn't rocket science. That door is ajar there. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not. And this guy is coming up the way here. So I want to see. Let's see. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, so this guy, he's got a bandage wrapped around his arm. He looks like he's a homeless kind of like guy. Didn't have no food in his hand like he'd been at McDonald's. Didn't have no drink in his hand like he'd been at McDonald's. And but he was shaking, like he was like withdrawal or something. And I just thought that was kind of strange, But this guy, he's going to go over and meet up with that guy and get in that vehicle. Well, see, it's interesting if you get up early in the morning and some of the things, or you go out late at night after midnight and drive around what you can see here. So hold on. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I made one more complete pass up to 40 Highway and back, and he was still sitting there. So I wonder what this guy was doing. Let's see if I can speed this up. I want you guys to see this. Well, you don't want to miss that. You see it's still sitting over there. Got these locations where they deal these drugs and stuff, guys. And they're always on the back side or at these walls. They park out to one side all the way. Interesting. Very interesting. And how hard would it be for Independence Police to take a look at all this? Because it's a constant. It's a constant. All right, guys. Well, there's where that, where they stripped the wire and the stolen wire and stuff. But now I'm going to flip it over here real quick. And let's see if you guys can see this. These things, what you're looking at, are about 20 bags of grass or leaves somebody's just dumped there. Yeah, I can see somebody. Well, this would be a good one for another fire truck run. Oh, yeah, hold on. Now, you see this vehicle? I'm coming up here in between Gordman's and Toys R Us. You see this? Well, this is a black gentleman. It's pulling back in there. This is a little after 6:30 a.m. this morning. And it's going to go right over. Let's see where it's at. Over close by that pole. Now, hold on. Okay, guys. Now, right where you see my cursor is pointed up, there's another homeless guy walking across there. Like I say, and this just breeds more stuff between the homeless and the drugs and stuff. But hold on. All right, so we're going to make one more pass. And he's taken 2 antifreeze containers. And he's put it out in front here. Let's see if I can get these. I want to right there. But he's got his back hatch up. And man, it looks like he's living out of this vehicle. So, but my whole deal is this location. What are they doing here? This guy, this guy looks able-bodied. He looks pretty healthy. He didn't look like the guy that was, they had the arm wrap around his arm over by McDonald's shaking. This guy, they're making money. Well, how are they making money? See, there's the antifreeze bottles right there. Interesting. I don't know. Hold on. All right, guys. And you can see the whole back end was just full in the back of that. But it's by this location. It's where they know. It's where they know they can come get stuff to buy. Interesting. So hold on. All right, guys. I want to show that one more time. But this volume of stuff going into these parking lots is a constant on and off. Sure, when the cops drive by, they all disappear. But guess what? As soon as they're gone, it just keeps coming back over and over again. And I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. I want to show there was another vehicle. It came in around here, and then it took off pretty quick. It was, see if I can get this in a little bit. I don't know if that's got it. You can see it right there. This is, by this time, it was probably, I left out at 6:30. It was probably 15, 20 minutes at most. And it was a constant here. Now, this isn't the KC ride that sits up here and the other stuff. And there was nobody. The buses are already, I guess, gone, or they had another maybe deal that comes by later on or something. I have no idea what their time schedule is. But, insane, guys. Insane. So hold on. All right, guys. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it there where they left the plastic that they stripped off the copper wire so they could go sell the copper wire, I guess, here. One quick note. The mayor said they'd give them the $3,000 for any businesses that get broken into, $5,000 for security. I still don't see where that, it might sugarcoat it, but that still don't fix the problem. We need more police out in the area. We need them in vehicles. We need them on foot patrol. We need them out there, getting out there in the public and walking. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.